Good day, beautiful people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you're new, do well by joining the family by subscribing. Today's topic is how to make our own shoulder pad. Yes, the material you will need are the foam, tape rule, your scissors, and the fabric you use in covering the shoulder pad. I got this from a carpentry store where they sell carpentry items or furniture items. You can as well get from store where the tailoring store. The foam is just half-inch thick. Yeah, it's just half-inch thick. So let's move forward to the next. The next thing is for me to get the length of the shoulder pad. I use 5 inches because when I'm done trimming, I will still reduce it. So I fold into 2 because the shoulder is 2. So I'm cutting 2 pieces at the same time. So I try getting a midpoint for it, and I measure 5 inches round because I'll be cutting it like a semicircle, yes, or like a D shape. I'm measuring 5 inches round. I'll measure the 5 inches round just as I do in this video. Then the next thing is for me to cut out. After cutting out, I try reshaping it so as to have a smooth edge and equal end. Then I went ahead to divide it into 2. So I have one for each shoulder. That point, the curved part is the neckline part, while the straight part is the shoulder tip part. So for what I want to use this for, the thickness of this foam is not enough, so I'll double the foam and make it thicker. So I have to cut another piece of this foam so as to make it thicker. Mind you, if you are okay with the height of your foam, you don't need to double it. But if you want something thicker, you can go ahead and double it. So I have 2 pieces for each shoulder. 2 pieces for each shoulder, making 4. So the next thing is for me to go ahead and join it together with my gum. I use my gum. I apply the gum gently, then place the other one on it. Try as much as possible not to let the gum reach the tip of the foam, so when sewing it won't affect your needle. So I try to trim the edges so as to make it equal. So the next thing is for us to flatten the curved part, that part that will be at the neck part. We have to flatten it. We don't want that side bulky, so you go ahead and trim just as you see me do in this video. You trim and make it flat. You flatten that place. Do this gently and try as much as possible to make it smooth. So I'm done with this. Then I went ahead to trim it a bit. So here the foam is ready. The next thing is for us to get a fabric. Then you place your foam in between the fabric and fold, then cut out, or you place the foam on the fabric while the fabric is on fold. You can use any of this method to cut your fabric. Then while cutting, you leave allowance. You leave allowance, at least ½ inch allowance while cutting. Then you cut your fabric for the second shoulder pad as well. And after cutting, the next thing is for us to take it to the machine and sew round. Yeah, I'm done sewing. While sewing, you have to sew on the tip of the foam so as to secure the foam. You don't want your foam moving around, and while sewing, make sure it is firm. And then cut out your excess. The next thing for you to weave the rough edges. Weave your rough edges. Yeah, with this, our shoulder part is kind of ready. Next thing is for us to fold it this way, then iron it, press it down to flatten it a bit. After ironing, the shoulder pad is ready. You should have something curvy this way. Then now the next thing is for us to attach our shoulder pad to the shoulder of our already made dress. Yes, I have this dress already. I'm just using it to show you how to place it just for this video. Then you place the midpoint of your shoulder pad at the part where you join the front and the back on the shoulder parts. So place your midpoint. If you want to unstitch, you can go ahead and unstitch, but make sure you place it very well. So if you want the shoulder part more pronounced, it's advisable you join the sleeve first before fixing your shoulder pad. So the shoulder part will point out, just as you see in this video. The shoulder will be more pronounced. But if the client is someone who have a broad shoulder, you can let the shoulder pad stop exactly at the shoulder tip, which means you fix your shoulder pad before fixing the sleeve. Then you go ahead and apply your applique or trimmings. You cover the shoulder pad up with your applique or trimmings. Then our shoulder pad is ready and done. Thank you for watching till the end. If you have not subscribed, please do well by subscribing if you find this helpful. Thank you. God bless you.